Plagiarism. Plagiarism is presenting an idea or work to someone else and incorporating it into your work without acknowledging that it is not your idea. This is called plagiarism. This includes all published and unpublished material, with or without his consent, whether printed or electronic, and whether the plagiarism is intended or not. Under the examination regulations, this is considered a moral offense. Using the work of others by copying and pasting without mentioning the sources is theft of content. When content is published without publishing the name of its original owner, this is considered theft. Plagiarism can be done by stealing ideas, words, text, images, or something previously published and owned by someone else. Such theft may also be considered copyright infringement. Some types of plagiarism. Below is some definitions and examples of some plagiarism types. Complete or obvious plagiarism. This type of plagiarism is clear and considered outright theft when a person presents another person's work in his name. Example: you submit a research paper in statistics, but it was previously written and submitted by your friend several years ago in the same field. Direct plagiarism. Direct plagiarism is like clear plagiarism because it is a misrepresentation of someone else's work. But the difference between direct plagiarism and clear plagiarism is the amount of plagiarized content. In case of clear plagiarism, the whole paper is stolen, and in case of direct plagiarism, some parts or paragraphs are stolen without even acknowledging the original copyright. Example: copy and paste text into the presentation without typing the main source. Paraphrasing plagiarism. Paraphrasing plagiarism means reusing another text with changing some words or textual sentences with the aim of plagiarism or with the aim of plagiarizing the text. This is plagiarism, but some people don't realize it. Also, if an idea is presented to someone else without giving credit, even if it is presented in different words, this is also plagiarism. Example: when writing an academic research, the researcher downloads another research for the same topic and changes some words and sentences in it. Plagiarism of yourself. How can you plagiarize yourself? In case of you already had presented a report regarding a specific study before, and you are preparing a similar study. Then, if you used your old report or any part of it, you would plagiarize yourself. Example: in your 1st year at your bachelor study, you have presented a report of cybersecurity. Then, in the 2nd year, you found yourself requested to present a similar report regarding cryptography. So, you took parts from your old report. Plagiarism accidentally. Usually writers of researches use their knowledge to compose the layout of their paper, and they may forget the source of their knowledge, or maybe they forget to cite or mention it in their research. This causes the accidental plagiarism, which could be considered as the most common plagiarism that happens accidentally. Example: at your study as a journalist, you are presenting the crime comparison in 2 different countries, and your study depends on Reuters statistics. Then you forgot to cite the source article of Reuters. Why does plagiarism matter? Plagiarism is a violation of moral and intellectual property rights. Researchers are obligated to acknowledge their responsibilities to the creators of ideas and the ideas and data they use in their work. Plagiarizing someone else's work is immoral, considered theft, and indicates a lack of education and lack of information. The consequences are sure to be dire. What happens if someone plagiarizes? As published on December 13, 2021 by George T. at https://www.ascribbr.co.uk, plagiarism has consequences and may be different depending on its type. For example, there are severe consequences in case of submitting a complete research taken from another researcher, while the consequences are less in case of taking some parts. Examples of consequences are failing the school year, being expelled from the university, paying compensation, or going to court because it is considered as a crime. Detected plagiarism statistics. As per the statistics of Research Prospect Plagiarism Checker, they have presented the following graph with the percentage of caught plagiarism on their website compared with other competitors. In the graph, they have extremely high percentage 72%, which leads us to get sure of every single info before we trust it. References.